Good morning! Welcome. We are doing a plant haul today. I'm excited to show you a bunch of my plants that I got for free. My friend, let's make this more comfortable. My friend Devin and I decided that we wanted to do a plant trade. We always trade our plants with each other, and we thought, hey, we both want new plants. We both like what other plants we have. This could be Pog. So I'm gonna show you everything. There's a lot. Okay, so there's a lot here to work through, and we'll go through it together. I'll tell you the names of them. Oh, there's these ones. There's so many. There's a lot. Okay, so lots of these are cuttings, but I gave him a ton of stuff. I wish I could remember what I gave him. I probably should have recorded that. He originally came over to my house and we were gonna like get some food and whatever. He came over and he brought a bunch of cuttings, and then I gave him a bunch of cuttings. And then he was like, do you want to actually come back over to my house because there's probably more plants I can cut for you? And I was like, sure. So we went back over to his house, and then we hung out there and looked at all of his plants for like a really long time, and he gave me more cuttings, and then we came back here. So it was a lot. I got a lot of really fun plants, and I gave him a lot of fun plants. I also gave him another bottom cutting of my Elsamanii. So if you remember the butt cut, basically there was like one leaf left on the bottom. Well, it actually put out another new node with a growth point, so I cut off that part and left another node there that has a growth point on it. So I gave him like a very small Elsamanii cutting because it's one that I've wanted to give him for a while, because he's just one of my honestly like close friends. Like throughout my whole mental health crisis, he never like pressured me to hang out or like talk more, and there's multiple times where he just like showed up unannounced and brought me like a plant and was like, hey, I hope that this makes you feel better. So I don't know, he's just a really good, kind person. I'll start with like what he gave me first. I have this Platycerium. I don't know what exact variety this is, I'll have to ask him, but this one is a very cute little one, and apparently it grows in like doubles. Elephantipes, is it Platycerium elephantipes? It might be. But basically they grow like a double like frond out, and then it looks like elephant ears. Cute little Alocasia Frydek, which is pregnant, which is so cute. Then he traded me this Mauna Loa cutting. He said that he did a trade. No, he purchased a Mauna Loa from a lady, and then when he went to go pick it up, she was like, oh yeah, the bottom like fell off. If you want it, you can have it, but if not, I'd like to keep it. Which is hilarious because I don't know if you guys know, but like Hoya don't just like lose the bottom part. So what I was saying was, I bet you she like cut it off to keep it and then felt guilty and then offered to give it to him, and he of course took it because it was like underhanded. But yeah, it's really cute. I can't wait to have a Mauna Loa again. Then he traded me this Melanochrysum, which is so baby. He knows how much I love small plants, and he does not like small plants. So our friendship works great because I give him my really big plants and he gives me very small copies of them. Okay, this one I actually didn't get from Devin. I got this from Sydney, but this is a Pedatum variegata. So even though right now it only has the 2 lobes, it's gonna get the Pedatum type vibes. It's growing in, everything. Yeah, but this is Variegated Potato, which is gonna be fun. That's just a plant that I got like last week, and then I just didn't show you, sorry. Then he traded me this Campos Portoanum, and I have like a funny thing with Campos because when I first got them, I got them back in 2018 or 2019. I think the beginning of 2019, and basically no one liked them at all. No one even knew what they were, and so I had one, and then I started like trading them and selling them, and then people kept messaging me. They were like, hey, I heard that you have a Campo something. Do you still have those? They're like, people have said that they're like Micans because they have the velvet leaves. And I was like, oh yeah. And then over time, the price of these shot up like significantly. They became super popular for a while, and now they're cheap again. So it's kind of funny, but it's super cute. I love Campos. I haven't had one again in a really long time, so I'm excited for this to grow up. One of my cabinets, I think it will be a good addition. We still have more big plants, but let's go through the cuttings now. He gave me this Syngonium erythrophyllum, which is adorable, and Perego. They have these like kind of red leaf backs, and then the front is dark, but then if you put them in the light, they're actually like sparkly pink, which is so cute. He's traded me this there's a sluggo on it, but don't worry. He's traded me this Philodendron Splendid, which I think is is this a Variecosa Melanochrysum cross? Is that what that is? because I know the glorious is the Melanochrysum gloriosum. So this must be varicosum cross. It's cute. He had me callus it overnight and I'm gonna plug it into my wall today. Then he traded me just this normal Adansonii little cutting here, which is cool. And then I actually ended up getting an Adansonii from him later. He traded me some cuttings from his neon pothos, or sorry, neon philodendron heteracea. We got this plant together when we went down to Twin Falls, and it puts out some super fun variegation on its leaves. Here's an example. The rest of these are just normal, but every so often it puts out like a fun, cute stripe like that. So I'm gonna separate these in both of my cabinets and let them just go wild. And I think that that's gonna be really pretty and fun. Then he traded me a cutting from his Rio, which was so kind. I'm also gonna cut this one in half and put it in both of the cabinets. He traded me a cutting of his Hoya rotundifolia, which I love. It's super like lemon limey. He had this one right in front of a grow light, so it's like super light colored, which is fun. Then, okay, what I'm arguably most excited for is his passion plant. So this is a Passiflora. I don't know the variety, but he grew the whole thing in from seed. And I've been wanting a Passiflora again for a really long time, but I haven't been able to find one locally. The leaves are a little withered because it needs water. This plant gets extremely thirsty in comparison to normal houseplants. It puts out these cute little tendrils that grab onto things. And I'm gonna cut this in half, put it in 2 different cabinets, and I'm gonna let it go all over the place. Very excited. Then he traded me this Philodendron bipennifolium aurea, which basically means horsehead philodendron that comes in yellow. So basically it's super shiny and silvery, but the leaves come in super yellow and then they fade to like a silver over time. It's really cute, super, what is it called? Slept on, underappreciated, what is it called? He traded me some Raphidophora. He has a ton of this and I don't, so he offered to give me some, which was very kind. So I'm going to put it with my other one in the other cabinet and we'll have a bunch of growing all over the place. He traded me his Monstera adansonii narrow form. This is a plant he got at Trader Joe's, which is so cute. But I actually had to get rid of mine. I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was like last week or something, I posted a video about how my plants were like super infested with thrips and mealybugs, and I ended up having to throw away a majority of my common plants. I probably only have about 20 common plants outside of cabinets at the moment. This one is one of the ones that he gave to me because he doesn't love it and he knows that I'm obsessed with Adansonii narrow form. This was super nice of him and I can't wait to make it as big as my other one. That other one I had for 2 years. It was so long. Some of the strands were over 4 feet and I can't wait to do that with this one. Okay, now we have the baggy plants. He doesn't love philodendron anymore that much. He does like kind of like some of them, right? But he doesn't particularly like them. So he was like, do you like Popmanii? And I was like, yes, I love Popmanii. They're one of my favorite philodendron. And he's like, okay, well, I have like a ton of them. Want some? And I was like, yes. Then he proceeds to like pull out this massive Philodendron Popmanii that is so beautiful. Like, I mean, one of the reasons I love Popmanii so much is because the leaves kind of just look like rubber. In comparison, Ame, I feel like the leaves are a lot more pretty. And then they have these really beautiful ruffles on the sides of the petioles, which are just so gorgeous. The roots are like a bright pink, which is so fun. This one is also pregnant, which is a good time. So we're gonna see a new leaf here. And I think I'm gonna put this one in my big cabinet. I think that it will make a good addition there. But yeah, I mean, it's massive. It had another leaf on it, but I don't like big leaves. So I cut it off because I liked, and I'm probably gonna cut this in half. There's another growth point down here. I don't know if you can see it. And so I'm probably gonna cut this here, or maybe I'll even cut it here and then I'll cut it here and then I'll have 3, which would be good. As many plants as possible. How to get more plants if you can't afford them? Go shopping in yours or your friends' plant collections. Okay, baggy plants. There's a couple in here. My Monstera obliqua is lost. I have no idea where it is. When I originally moved my plants from over there in here, and I moved my paludariums around, is when I lost my oblique. So I haven't had it in a really long time. I still have my other two forms of oblique, but this is the Peru one, the one that everyone really likes. And so Devin gave me a runner, which was so kind. He gave me a cutting of his Hoya caudata Sumatra, which was one of the first Hoyas that I ever had. He actually gave me a strawberry shake because I have two strawberry shake babies, but I don't actually have any full-size plants anymore. I had to sell them when I moved. So I have this beautiful baby. So nice of him. Then he traded me this very large cutting of Monstera dubia, and it's the silvery one. I've only ever had the Monstera dubia that was green on green. So this one I'm gonna cut into little and just like stick them all over the place in my different cabinets and let them go wild. I'm so excited. And let me just make sure that there's nothing else in here because the baggie kind of got thrown around. Yeah, I think that is everything. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 plant haul. So let me know if you got any plants this week. I am excited to hear about your plants. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next houseplant section. I'm gonna do a separate video where I put all these all over the place because that's gonna take me a long time. And I just wanted to get this video out as soon as possible because I haven't seen you in ages. But let me know what your favorites are from the ones I got. I'd probably say my favorites are the Plowmanii, the shake, because I'm a slut for these two plants. And then Mauna Loa for sure. Flora. I mean, I have a lot of favorites. I'm super excited for this staghorn as well. I think that that's gonna be really cute. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you are looking for a new fertilizer, don't forget to check out Liquider and use code PLANTME_25 to get 25% off. That is what I still continuously fertilize all of my plants with, and I can't recommend it enough. So don't forget to check out all those things, and I'll see you in the next houseplant section. Goodbye!